There's like a million crabs here. It's like Crab City. Crab City, USA. Greetings and welcome back to more Stranded Deep Experimental as we continue to play with the experimental version of Stranded Deep with all of its bugs, glitches, and general craziness galore. We are obviously contending with a bit of an issue finding food because of the inability to chop down these palm trees, which is not ideal. I suppose potato plants are going to be one of our primary things that we need to do. Is there a potato plant here? Hello. We can nearly reach these, look. Green coconut, we can reach it. We can. We've reached one. Why can't I reach any? Oh, look, there we go. Oh, yes, coconuts. Beautiful, life-giving coconuts. Alright, 3 green coconuts. I wonder if they're going to regrow. So those we can reach. Look, maybe we can reach these as well. Up. Yes, we can. It seems like there might be 2 in each location. Lots of coconuts. It's good. Lots of coconuts is actually excellent. This is going to save us right here, folks. It's going to be coconuts for dinner. Yes, we may have a slight diarrhea issue. What's going on with that campfire? Other than the fact that it's floating, it's also got some kind of weird... I think that's meant to be like heat haze coming off of it, but it's not quite working right. It may be because it's a levitating campfire, and therefore it's a little different. All right, where's my machete? We need to hack up these. Oh, isn't it? Can't I hack it? Oh. Like that. There we go. Drinkable coconut. I don't need to drink it, actually. I just need to eat it. If I keep hitting it, there we go. Coconut half. It's not as much fun as tossing them in the sky and watching them break, but it's a little bit more... Should we just... Let's just do it. Way! Ah, it's because I was lying down. I mean, crouching down. Not lying. I wasn't lying down on the job, honest. Here we go. Ready? Way! Up it goes! And it didn't work. Alright, this time it will. Up it goes! Oh, I threw it very far away. Quick! Run, run, run! I hope it doesn't land on anything. It didn't actually break again. Alright, fine. We'll just do it with this. Does it need to land on stone, maybe? Well, it's not going to. Because if it lands on stone, it probably means it's going to be out of my reach. Alright. Coconut halves. 4 coconut halves. Eat these 4 coconut halves. Oh, that's much better. Oh, that's much better. Look, I'm not full health, but I'm doing relatively well. I'm doing okay. Let's take a coconut with us for dinner, and we're going to go across to another island. We're going to make a mighty sea voyage to find potato plants, and indeed also sticks, stones, all the things that you might need to break my bones, and then feed me as well afterwards, because feeding is important. Am I carrying anything I don't need? No. Probably... I don't need to take a coconut with me. Now that I have mastered the art of finding a low-hanging coconut, I don't even need these coconuts. That island over there, I have already visited. It's pretty close. I'm pretty sure I haven't deforested it or anything yet, so we're going to head over there again. It's a nice, quick little jaunt. Oh yeah, I actually put this fish trap in earlier. This is a fish trap I made earlier. Here's one I made earlier. Has it got anything in it yet? It doesn't. I'm going to chuck it off this continental shelf here. It's probably not a continental shelf, but I'm just going to toss it into the deep, where hopefully it might be more likely to succeed in catching a fish. Here, next to some bubbles. Sure. Oh, quick. Sardine. Sardine, you're mine, Sardine. Sardine, now you are mine. Forevermore you shall be. There's me boat. There's me boat. Look, that island is so close. It's already loaded. I haven't even left this island yet, and that island has already loaded. That's how close it is. There is a wreck on the way as well, but I'm pretty sure I've explored the entire wreck. We do get little glitches. I love this ocean. I love this ocean so much. When I was on holiday recently, I went on a boat. We went on a boat trip to see some seals, and there was a bit of ocean swell, and yeah, it was pretty awesome. It was pretty awesome. It wasn't well, it was probably actually not unlike this well, but we were in something a little bigger than this dinghy. So it wasn't quite so noticeable. But man, I love it. It's awesome. Still paddling through the boat. Yep, that happens. Deal with it. I really don't see that being something that they're ever going to fix, because it's probably just be annoying if you have to be at the side of the raft like this. Is that shallows there? Look, it's some sort of reef. It's some sort of reef. But that's not what we're interested in right now. Salvage would be cool, but actually we're primarily interested in building. That's what the whole point of this is. That's why I decided to play the experimental, to play with the building system and to see if it has changed and if it is different. Will it have? Who knows? We've arrived on what I shall dub as island number... the island of the floating rocks. There we go, it is the island of the floating rocks, unlike the island of the floating campfire, which is where we made our home. What do I want from here? I want potatoes, I want yucca primarily, and I want stones and sort of maybe sticks. But there are so many sticks available potentially on my island that I think it'd be a waste to carry sticks back, in all honesty. Obviously, I have already taken all the stones from here. Didn't really see a yucca plant. They can be tricky. They can be tricksome. Sometimes you just don't notice that they're there, but I don't think there is one there. And no crabs. No crabs. Any low-hanging fruit? There is some low-hanging fruit, look. Can I get it? Ah, yes! Yes! Excellent. Let's grab these. These can be our lunch. Should we leave the boat here? Is that where I left the boat? Yeah, we'll leave the boat there and we'll swim the short gap here, possibly wade. Wade/swim to the second island in the Floating Rocks Island pair that exists here. Whether there will be floating rocks on the other island is, of course, uncertain. It's unknown. Nobody knows. Nobody knows because nobody has been here before, except me, but I don't remember. So we'll find out now. There is a rock. That's good. We wanted a rock. Sticks, which we're not particularly interested in. Potato plants and yucca plants. I see a yucca plant. I totally see a yucca plant. Where's me machete? I'll grab this. Hello? Oh, it's already been harvested. Look, this is the one that I harvested earlier. I have come back too soon. Too soon. But there is potatoes. That's something. I should have grabbed the potatoes last time I was here. Maybe I did. Maybe potatoes regrow nice and quick. Who knows? Who knows? Who can say? Not I. Alright. This has been quite a disappointing trip so far. We've got a handful of potatoes and a stone. A rock. A single rock. A crab! Oh, there's a whole load of... There's like 1 million crabs here. It's like Crab City. Crab City, USA. Or possibly in the middle of the Pacific. Pacific. There's a crab nest. Oh, maybe it's just the main island that doesn't have a crab nest on it then. Well, that's fine. Look, we'll take some crabs back with us. Crab. Crab. And you as well. Crab. And I guess that one. 4 crabs will do us nicely. I suppose I could take sticks back just to flesh out the rest of it. Be nice to find some more rocks as well. Feels like a bit of a wasted trip otherwise. There's one! There's one! Yes, you see? Oh, yeah, and another one! More crabs! Look at them! Look at them! What are you all staring at, crabs? What is it? What strange and mysterious force has caused all of the crabs to just sort of like line up staring in this direction? Is that back towards Floating Campfire Island? Is that what the crabs... Are they all mesmerized by the floating campfire? I think they must be. Clearly, I think that must be what's going on. Let's... Alright, we're losing the light. Oh, this crab is moving! It has broken free! I shall have to kill it! It broke free from its trance-like state. All of them are starting to come alive now. They have realized that their doom has come from Floating Campfire Island, and they have therefore been eliminated. Alright. If we see another rock on the way, we'll grab that. Coconut! Coconut for dinner, coconut for breakfast, coconut for lunch. We're going to be eating a lot of coconut. I mean, now that we've found crabs, we can certainly add crab to our diet. But the trick is going to be cooking them, because as we discovered, cooking anything on the floating campfire is nigh on impossible, and if it continues to get higher and higher every time we add sticks to it, it may be an issue to kind of build that up. I think we'll try building a new campfire, maybe somewhere a little bit away from like the stuff. Is there anything? I wanted sticks, didn't I? I wanted sticks. Let's just chop down some of these trees. Why can't I chop down this tree? Does not want to be chopped down. It's a floating palm tree. Lots of floating palm trees. Floating Rock Island is actually accompanied not by Floating Rock Island 2, but by Floating Palm Tree Island. Pretty much all the islands around here have some sort of floating item on them. It's just part of... Oh, look, there's another rock. It's just part of what makes this mysterious island chain so unique and engaging and interesting. Look, we're losing the sun. We've got a whole bunch of sticks. We'll have to leave those. Back to the boat and back to the island for a crab supper, if we can find a way to cook them. I suppose we can create a new campfire every day. Seems a bit wasteful, but what they have done is they've made sticks much more readily available. Of course, that's counterbalanced by the fact that yucca is much less well available, and or if not less, then it's just no more available than it was before. And of course, we've got this whole food issue, but bit by bit, we are addressing all of those problems. Away into the storm-tossed, or not, as the case may be, moonlit night for a ride. Oh, there we go. A little bit of pop-in. There's a little bit of pop-in, I'm not going to lie. Hopefully they'll manage to get that sorted out a little bit, especially if we're going to have bigger islands. I'm not quite sure how they do that. Maybe sort of like, you know, better, more distant imposters or something. Who knows? But that's an issue for them. Maybe that's one of the reasons why it's taking a while to get from this experimental version to the next full release version. I imagine these are just some of the issues they would like to resolve before we get to that point. We do get a little bit of like graphical hitching on these waves. Look, whoa, there we go. Oh, yes. Some graphical artifacts there as well. Look on the horizon where the sea meets the land. Possibly something to do with the glimmer from the moon, or the rays from the moon. I'm not entirely sure. The rays from the moon are a little bit strong as well, I have to say. I mean, that is one powerfully bright moon right there. Maybe, I mean, a full moon is quite a bright thing. It's true, but, you know, maybe not that bright. I don't know. Alright, we've arrived. We're back at our island. Back at Floating Campfire Island to visit our floating campfire. Actually, to make a new campfire altogether. Possibly one just like here. There's the propeller there. Whoop, let's get rid of that. Oops. Don't throw it too far. Pick up the paddle. Pick up the paddle. Throw down the sticks. And make a campfire. See, it doesn't actually let you place it. It just automatically dumps it, and this one is also floating, I can confirm. Interestingly, this one that had risen up appears to now be closer to the ground again. So now it's twin floating campfire island. What can you do? There's nothing you can do. So let's just light the campfire. Where's my lighter? Is this one lightable? No. It's going to float again. It's going to float up in the air if we light it. If we do anything to it, can we? Where's me lighter? Oops. Leave that on the bed. I thought that was a giant fish then, but it's not. Fine. Crab. Can we put this crab? We can cook it if we hold it. Look. Can we? Look at that. Look at that fire effect, it's crazy. It just drops right through the fire. Oh no. Here we go. It's alright. It's alright, look. We're gonna have to we're just gonna have to hold it here by hand. That's the brakes. Them's the brakes, I'm afraid. Maybe we can make this bit. Oh no, look, we managed to get it stuck there. That's awesome. 3 rocks. Alright. Upgrade the fire to now a floating fire pit. Fine. Okay, why not? And can we make it? Can we make it as fire spit? We can. Job done! It's now a floating fire spit. It's used up most of our resources, but at least it's something. I think I may have just eaten a crab. Oh, I've just been sick. Oh, I really didn't mean to accidentally eat that crab. Campfire crab. I don't think we're ever going to get at this crab that's in here. I think that's just become a permanent fixture in the campfire. Let's make sure we got something else selected. Oh no, I've managed to get it, look. Is it cooked? No, it's not. Let's leave these on the ground next to the campfire. We'll come back to them. This is good though, look, this is good. I mean, presumably when we add sticks to this campfire it's going to float up in the air like it did before, but at least we've got the ability to cook our food and you know, and do everything. Look, the reason why I did it, there is kind of a cave. Look, it's kind of like a cave. I mean, it's more of an overhang than a cave, I suppose, and it's very low resolution. And it's got this tree sort of like, but it's a bit cozy. It's a little bit cozy. It was like a little bit closer to the old campfire, but we're not going to use that campfire now. Great, alright. Get the crab. Eat the crab. Oh, we're feeling so much better. Get the crab. Put it on the campfire. Excellent. Now all is well with the world. Should we sleep till day as well? Look, we can totally do this. Sleep till day. Oh, yes, that's much better. Much better. Alright, our island is starting to look relatively decent now. We still need a ton of yucca. We've kind of built the camp. I mean, the campfire thing on top of our stash of stuff, but, you know, there's no help in that, I'm afraid. We got coconuts, we've got crabs, we've got an engine. Maybe even we can build ourselves a motor raft at some point in the future, but that's all probably going to have to wait till next time. We've made a bit of a start. This is Stranded Deep Experimental. It's going to be a little bit weird, it's going to be a little bit wacky, there's going to be things like floating campfires, and it's probably going to end abruptly when an update comes out that actually fixes everything and you know, makes it good to go. Look, we can take this crab off and put it down, this cooked crab. Grab this one, stick it on the campfire, get them going good. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, so that's it, really. We're going to leave it there, I think, for today, and we will come back and we'll play more Stranded Deep and we'll explore more. Eventually, we will get to exploring the building, which is the point. And if it turns out that actually nothing new is in the building yet, then I apologize for having wasted everybody's time. Maybe we'll be able to continue with this save in the next experimental version, and indeed, possibly even the full release version, but I wouldn't hold your breath. Until then, thanks a lot for watching, everybody. It's good to be back in Stranded Deep, and I will see you later.